All right, guys, welcome on back to TK's Garage, and something I wasn't expecting to talk about. We talked a little bit about it before because there was internal rumblings about maybe the Magnum being brought back. And then, we've heard about the GLH, which is actually not the Magnum, because when I heard that that was coming and it was a hatch, I was like, oh, they could just build that right off of the Charger. It's going to be a Magnum. But no, it's going to be a smaller vehicle. The Magnum is not the GLH from everything that I've seen so far. But it looks like there could be an SRT only version of this vehicle, and it would make sense. And I'm going to tell you why it makes sense, because they're looking at what the guys, Stellantis is a European company. They're looking across Europe and seeing what BMW is doing with the M5. And it wouldn't surprise me if the reports that we're getting in and the info we're getting in now are legit. The Magnum could return. Let's talk about it. Guys, before I get into today's video, we got to talk about the giveaway that's up on the channel right now. There are still extra entries up for the Ram 3500. Those are rapidly selling out. There's, I think, one or two at different levels that are on there. Once those are gone, they're gone. The good news is we did just launch the combo packs. You can get in on those. The combo pack allows you to get in on the Viper, the 3500, which we just launched. And the Viper was so successful so far, that's why we're able to get the 3500. And the Ram TRX. You can get in on all of those, what you would normally do for just one, by going to the link in the description down below. And if you use the promo code TK, check this out. If you use the promo code TK for the first 5 orders, it takes 90% off the order. And then the rest, there'll be just a discount for the rest of the people through now until my birthday. So it is my birthday week, if that's what you want to call it, because that's usually how I celebrate it. We go out and do dumb shit all week, and I'll probably be doing that. If you want to get in on it, link is in the description down below. It's, God, the desert is so, I'm getting ashy again. Anyways, if you want to get in on it, you can get 90% off your order. It's going to come up for the first 5 people. Once that's gone and that coupon code is used, it will go down to just the regular discount that we're putting in for the birthday. If you want to get in on it, link in the description down below, tksgarage.bigcartel.com. All right, so let's talk about this. So, the Magnum, we heard, reports that they were looking at bringing it back, and then there was a bunch of internal shit that was going on with Dodge, where they were like, it's kind of repetitive, like the Charger already isn't selling, making it a wagon is not going to make it sell more. No, it's not. But if you Hellcat that wagon and you make it an SRT only product, meaning if you have one, people know that it's only an SRT, it could sell. And I'm not talking about limited production bullshit that we used to see coming out of Stellantis. If you've noticed, they're not doing that shit. The Rumblebee is available, as many as they want to sell. The TRX is available, as many as people want to buy. And I think it's going to be the same thing for this SRT Dodge Magnum. Now, the funny thing is, they may not bring back the Magnum name, but we all know what the wagon is. It's the Dodge Magnum, okay? What I'm being told is it could be called an SRT something else. But they've revisited it, and I'll tell you why they revisited it. They looked at what BMW was doing. BMW currently has the G90, okay? I had my press car. You guys saw that. It's been all over my Instagram. Drove it like crazy. Love the car. Awesome, right? My partnership I still haven't done a video on it. I will. I'll get to it. My partnership with BMW has come to an end because I'm really focusing on what I believe in, and I'm really not believing in where BMW is going. Sorry. I'm not a fan of the electrification and the hybriding of everything, and they're just more tech, more whatever. They just lost me as a as an enthusiast. I love my old M5s. I'm going to keep those forever, whether it's the E39, the F10s that you guys, the green and white that you see me drive all the friggin' time. I may get another competition to add, you know, to those stable of F10s. But yeah, I'm not buying any more new BMWs. They lost me. And, but they are doing something right. They saw that the G90 M5 wasn't selling really great, right? I mean, to sell, you're going to have your core M audience that'll come in and rent, AKA lease that vehicle for a couple of years. People do it all the time, right? Every year, every 2 years, they'll come lease a new M5 or whatever. And so they do that, and then those cars come back. But outside of leases, sales have been not great. And that's a $140,000 plus car. You know what has been selling because they didn't offer it here in the US? The wagon. The wagon is selling ridiculous. And they call it the M5 Touring, right? It's a station wagon, M5. They can't keep them. Everyone that comes in is already allocated for, and they're getting markups, and people are paying it. Now, do I want to see Dodge do that with the Magnum and go with all this markups and shit? No, I like the direction on what Tim and them are doing to try to rein that shit in with dealers. And they've had very frank discussions with dealers like, you made us look like fucking dirt and look like shit because of how you've been treating your customers. Can't do that. So I think we're going to be okay there. But knowing what Stellantis, which is a European company, by the way, has seen what BMW has done with the M5 and the wagon, I think where they have the sagging sails of the Charger, they make a couple little modifications to that. They put the Hellcat engine in it, and they wagon it. And they sell it as the Srt Magnum or the Srt Duster, whatever they're going to call the damn thing. It's going to be a Magnum. I hope they use the Magnum name. They may not, but I hope it is the Magnum. Anyways, from everything that I'm being told right now, this thing is going to come in a SRT variant only. No food stamp additions for, I'm sorry, I know someone's going to get mad and be like, they don't care about poor people. No, they don't. You want me to lie to you? No, they don't give a fuck about you. If you're poor, aspire, work, get some more money, get your money up, and go get what you want. There's your motivation for the day. You know, when I was broke, poor, didn't have shit, and I wanted my BMW M5s, I had to grind, I had to hustle, I had to work my ass off to make that money over the years to be able to afford the cars. Because it's not even just buying the car, you have to pay to maintain the fucking things. And they're expensive, let me tell you. Anyways, what do you guys think about the Magnum if it returns, if it's an SRT only product? I worry that the people at Dodge are worried that they're going to piss a lot of people off because they're going to say, well, it's not attainable to regular people. Why won't they come out with a 5.7 version of it? And that'll be the same person that'll be like, the 5.7 is too small for the Charger, but you want them to put it in a fucking station wagon. But you get what I'm saying, right? So you can't make everybody happy. But for the enthusiasts, the people that actually want that, I think you'd have people clamoring to buy one. Have all that room that you already have in the Charger, and then you just fill it in. It's a wagon with a hatch. Ooh, I think it would sell. I think it would sell gangbusters. And they're already talking about it. So if it's already going in discussions of making it an SRT only product, I think it's going to happen. And I think the Magnum isn't going to be the first vehicle you see or the last nameplate you see that comes back that's SRT only. That's the other thing that we're learning. I think you're going to see a lot of stuff that's SRT only. More on that in a future video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.